I don't know why everyone is laughing, but hi guys, we are back. Did you miss us?
Yeah, we're happy seeing you.
Did you miss me?
Kind of, but not really.
Kind of. I could work with that. You
But
miss
not
me.
really, no.
You miss
Anyway,
me.
how have you been?
I'm good, actually. Yeah.
They are repping the whole Muslim culture.
Yeah,
I can see
today's
that.
Friday, so I gotta do what I gotta do.
So you're coming from the mosque,
Definitely.
so you went to pray.
Of course.
How long do you take to pray?
When you on Fridays we listen to the preaching and everything, so it takes a while.
Okay.
But like the prayers is just like 10 minutes to 15 minutes.
Okay. All right. I used to use 30 minutes to pray.
As in your kind of prayer or my kind of prayer.
When I was a Muslim.
That's it. How are you doing?
I'm okay.
Right. So today I want us to talk about something. Someone is in a dilemma. We asked you guys to send us any troubling issues you have so that we discuss it. If we need an expert, we'll definitely bring one to talk about the issue with us. So we got a dilemma from someone. Definitely, we are not going to mention her name, but she's a 28-year-old woman who is going out. Who is going out with like two men.
So she's cheating.
She's not cheating. She's just trying to get to know which one she should choose. So let's just say she's successful. She's like doing pretty well in everything she's doing. She's 28, so obviously she needs something serious. And let's just say guy one has a very troubling past. Like he's had some form of trauma. He's working towards it, but her friends and family are just like, nah. They are not supportive because someone who is trying to work towards his issues is like he's going to burden you with the issues and stuff. So they are like, no. Right? Let's go to guy two. He is very wealthy, well connected and everything, but just that he has anger issues.
All right.
You get it? So now she's torn between guy one and guy two.
So are you
Guy one, yes, I'm summarizing the whole story.
Why don't you read the story?
Guy one is very charming.
So that
Guy
our
two,
listeners or our viewers will know what story we're talking about.
so let me.
Okay.
I am torn between two men. My mother wants me to marry the first guy, citing that they are very rich and they have financial security and all of that. But my heart belongs to guy, the first one, which has like past mistakes. He has gone through a lot. And the risk is if I marry guy one who is having the trauma, I'll be dealing with consequences of his past, infidelity, addiction, and potential embarrassment from and judgments from my friends and family. And if I marry the rich guy, I might be losing my independence to the controlling family and being trapped in a loveless marriage with a man who can't stand up for himself because obviously his family is controlling. So what should I do? Basically, I'm confused.
She can't be confused.
Why can't she be confused?
I mean, this is. I think she stated it from the first paragraph that she's in love with guy one.
Yeah.
Right? So how is she confused?
She's dealing with stuff. And if she goes ahead with him, she's going to face embarrassment from family. People are going to judge her and say, why are you with this man? It's like having, to go out with someone who is Rasta. Okay. The stereotype that comes with the person. Yeah. So let's just say the person is dealing with addiction and stuff, but he's working towards it. And her family and friends are like, no. Her mom wants her to marry the rich guy.
I mean,
so my question is, let me just bring this to a question. Does the people around us, is their opinion really that important in choosing our partner?
It depends. For me, I would say I don't think their opinion really matters, but they somehow also play a role in it. All right. The reason being is that, you see, let me just target it from a societal perspective. Mm-hmm. So when you're coming from a society where, let's say, a compound house, everywhere. You have people coming into the house. Like it looks like it's an open place. Everybody, like the whole society, will be and mommy and all those kind of things. Okay. When you live in such neighborhood, okay, there are some certain things that you get to make choices, but indirectly those choices are imposed on you or they are forced for you to make those choices.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So you get problems that you face some problems like ena kojo okwako ware na oko ware anti mini ba about we sakola no on this subai no you see you have
True.
that kind of difficulty when people are into your business. Okay, so with that, see, it gets to affect some of your choices that you make. So because that notion is in the area, okay, oh, then until we ban on this, you see, sometimes those kind of things changes your mindset. But compared to someone who is living in a place where nobody like
Knows.
anything about you, you understand? You know,
That's why people don't really marry from their circle. They rather
aha.
go out.
So you realize that when that happens, nobody really gets to choose a partner for you because people don't even know what you do. Nobody even sees you around. You
Yeah.
understand how? So anything that you do becomes like a surprise or something that they don't expect it to happen. So in these two perspectives, realize that one has a full choice to make, another one to even though you have the choice to make, but somehow society also somehow decides for you.
But let's get it right. This is not society. This is her mom.
Yes. So that's what I'm saying that from her first paragraph, because she has already stated clearly that she likes or she's in love with the first guy. Okay. My question here is that is she also in love with the second guy? Because if you're in love with the first guy and you are not in love with the second guy, I don't think we are supposed to be discussing
The
this.
second guy is rich.
So
Now, let's just say she might be drawn towards the second guy, but because of his controlling nature, you like someone, but like the person is very controlling, has anger issues, and you don't really want to deal with that. So you'd rather go for the nice, charming guy who is always like with you.
so first of all, she's already cheated.
No, she's not. Okay, let's just say,
No, she's cheating.
yeah.
But aside from even let's even put the cheating aspect of it, like the way you
Mhm.
are saying, okay, you are drawn into you need to choose one. Okay. For me, I feel like love should play the first role in the relationship. Okay. So just weigh the two of them. Which one do you think you love the most? Okay. Aside from love, now comes the second option. Guy one is more of what? A family guy. If I is that how it is, or he's the controlling one?
No, guy one is the
He's the one with the
addict
past.
and
Yes.
yeah.
You know, we all have past traumas. Okay. There are some past traumas you can deal with. There are some past traumas you can handle. There are some past traumas you can even help the person to even heal. So sometimes it's not necessarily you need to look at the past traumas though. Some of the past traumas are very terrible. You might even be surprised that it might even start to affect you, the lady, if you should accept certain things. Okay. So the first step into that, like I'm saying, you accept the traumas. The first is to ensure that the person is fully healed before you take it to the next step. So for that you can deal with, or for that you can handle. Okay.
He's not fully healed at the
Yeah,
moment.
so it is now onto you, the girl, to put it into perspective, to put it into action, to ensure that he gets the right needs or the medical or whatever therapy that he needs in order for him to heal. Then you can be with the person. Okay. When it comes to the second one, who is a controller, you see, when your family is your
Yeah,
there was
I
a
was gonna
time.
go back because your family is almost, if she chooses the one that they don't want, who is going to stand and take her bride price and all of that when your family is against it?
There was a
And
time I heard
they
someone.
say you don't, when it comes to matters like this, it's always like family. So he comes into your family, you also go into his family. So it's not always one person something. It's either you bring him, we accept him, or you bring him, we don't accept him.
The thing
So
is,
this one hasn't, guy one hasn't been accepted. Guy two has been accepted, but if she goes into it, there are consequences. Either way, both of them, there are consequences because guy one's past trauma might come back. Guy two should have to do with controlling stuff. What if his anger leads him to now start hitting her? So both there are consequences. But my question, like I said, I'm going back. My question is, even let's just say her mom doesn't know that this is the difference between the two of them. How will she now have the conversation with her mom that, you know what, this is who I want to choose and this is who I'm gonna choose, whether you like it or not?
so it's simple. If I understand the story very well, I don't think the problem is with the lady.
Yeah.
The problem is with the two guys. Do you understand? Now, her fears is that when I accept guy two, I'm entering into a family where about 90% of control is going to go through.
Right.
Right? Now, the first guy to his own is the fact that he's just having a past traumas that it's some likely to affect their relationship. Okay, that's okay. Now,
Which is actually because her mom is not accepting their relationship.
that's what the mom cannot really play any form of vital role into accepting. I mean, you can say I'm not accepting it, say, but if the lady wants to accept it, they'll accept it. Do you know what I'm saying? The mom will not only accept it because maybe she's looking out for the daughter. Bear in mind, like I stated earlier, there are some past traumas that are very crazy. Okay, you can accept it if the person is not fully healed, okay,
Mm-hmm.
or doesn't get the necessary help that he needs in order for him to heal. It might come back to hit you or slap you in the face. There's some people that their past traumas make them get very violent.
All right.
You understand what I'm saying? So you look at all those. That's why I stated earlier on that ensure that he gets the proper helps that he needs. He's healed. The two of you are okay. Before then, you can accept settling down with him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that aspect of it can be handled in a way if you are willing to. Now, when you come to the second aspect of it, where we are coming to talk about a controlling family, and there are some family, no matter how hard you try not to be part of it, and not for them to be part of your marriage, they will be part of it.
Right.
It's that simple. Especially, excuse me to say, those rich kind of family.
Yeah, he is
They
rich.
take they take family, or they have that kind of
Bond.
bond when it comes to family. You understand? And they are very, I don't know how to put, but they are very strict in terms of choosing a
Who you
partner.
bring
Yes, into
to
the
the family.
family.
Because I feel like they are being protective of
Yes,
themselves.
they are very
Because
like that.
people come to your life if you have money.
Hmm.
People will come to your life for different reasons. Maybe in the past they've had gold diggers
Mhm.
come to the family because of what they have.
Even aside from that aspect of it,
So
see,
they are being protective of the guy.
somebody will tell you that it is only the middle class people, or the, excuse me to say, the poor people that will just accept anybody at all to marry.
Right?
Okay. But when it comes to a very wealthy family, are you trying to tell me that a family like Dangote's family, or a family like Kwame Despite's family, will just accept any other person into their family? I mean, it's going to take some time. You understand what I'm saying? The fact that they are rich means that before they accept someone into their life or in their family, they need to have a proper background. It means they want people of their same class. Excuse me. So I'm not saying that's all.
Yeah,
That's the way
yeah,
all of them are, but it is expected of them to have that kind of things.
yeah. Hmm.
You understand? That's why they say the rich associates with the rich. You know what I'm saying? It is very hard before you see a rich man associating himself with a poor man. No, do you understand what I'm saying?
But it happens. So when
I'm not
you're
saying it doesn't
driving
happen.
and someone is carrying water,
No,
then you
I'm not
stop.
saying that. Even with that sort of relationship, how many rich family accept it?
Mm-hmm.
Before even they accept it, you realize that it takes some serious banter here and there before it is accepted. Okay, so you see the other aspect of the second person, the ladies' fear is the fact that you see the family are going to be very strict in
Yeah,
terms
because
of
she said he
certain
doesn't
things.
have his own, like he can make his own
No, the
decisions.
guy might have his right, or he can make his own decisions, but
But
there are
he
some
won't be able
certain
to
things
speak up.
exactly. There are some certain things you won't be able to speak up when it comes to the family issues. You won't be able to do that.
But let's place this scenario. She's working, she has her own money, that's cool. But everybody wants, upgrade. Guy one is okay, but guy two is like rich. So if you weigh the two, don't you think that, guy two has an upper hand?
So you see, you can choose the upper hand though. That's what you think. You
Then
understand?
you
But
just give it for him like two kids and you
there
just
you
leave and
see,
you'll be taking
I
stipends every
believe
month.
I believe the lady in question knows how the guy to their family is.
Mm-hmm.
Will you rather have money, marry into a family that you are going to be treated like you are nothing?
Definitely not.
You
Because
understand
I
what I'm
am
saying?
something.
But there are some rich family they don't care. So far as they are at that particular level and you are not,
Mm-hmm.
excuse me, just and the fact that they might not even be happy
With
with the
you.
marriage itself, but the marriage has to happen anyway, it happened anyway. Unless then of course the two of you and your husband you decide to move from a different move from where they are and
Mm-hmm.
go and stay somewhere far. There are some people who do that.
Yes, yes, yes.
You understand? So you cut off a little bit of your family from you see, so your family is staying somewhere, let's say your family is staying somewhere around Lima, you'll be staying somewhere in Kumasi. You understand? It becomes very difficult for them to get associated with those kind of things. Okay. So with that, they can handle themselves. Okay. But in a way where let's say even where they are going to stay, it is the father or the family that is providing the place and all those kind of things. Trust me. Maybe she's looking at all these kind of things.
Okay, let's bring it to emotional stress or emotional imbalance. How is guy one going to help her in any way when he's already dealing with his own stuff?
How is guy one going to do what?
Help her
Help her. Let me tell you
deal
something.
with her
See, there are some
emotions.
people with serious emotional trauma, okay, but they also have control over it. They don't allow it to affect the people around them. If guy one is someone you understand who let's say also has a very strong feelings for the girl, you know what I'm saying? I believe guy one is going to put everything aside to work on himself to be better for him. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's going to do that.
Word.
No, I'm just being real. He's going to do that. It might take some time, it might take a lot of work, but eventually he's going to get there.
Yeah.
So emotional support, yes, of course, he's going to need emotional support, and that's where the girl also plays the role. Okay,
But they say that you have to compliment each other. So how is he going to compliment her? Like,
you've not seen someone with a very worse trauma, but very romantic person. You've not seen them before.
but it's not romance I'm going to eat now.
No, but at the end of the day, the person is going to be able to compliment you in a way where you are going to be okay. You see, the reason why you see I'm so focused on the fact that you see there are some traumas that are very dangerous.
Yeah,
And you said
addiction.
addiction. I don't even know what addiction is. It can be sexual addiction, it can be a drug addiction. So what? But she didn't specify what kind of addiction that is, right?
No.
Yes. She just specified addiction. I believe addiction too can be broken. Do you know what I'm saying?
He has a troubled past. Yeah, that's it.
Is he a killer?
No,
If
I'm not sure.
he,
So, you, kota kota, you believe that guy one has a right.
yeah, I
Now,
believe he
my
has a right.
question is, yes, we've agreed she loves guy one. It's obvious that you are for the gangster. But let me just see. How does she now convince her mom to accept the bad boy?
I think the mom will understand.
How would the mom doesn't want her to
See, a
marry
bad boy
that
is
guy?
a bad boy. Oh. And you see, the reason why bad boys always win,
Bad boys don't always win.
yeah, they always win.
I don't like
You
bad boys.
know, but
No, but
they
like
always
they
win.
they don't. How do they win?
They always win. You see, a bad boy. See, bad boys have some characteristics that good people don't have, or good boys don't have.
Which
See,
is
one, if a bad boy loves you, I'm talking about genuine love. Okay. See, you are going to get pampered. You're going to get full protection, like 24-hour
it's not like
protection.
someone is out there to kill you.
You don't need that. Okay.
What kind of protection are you
You
talking
can't be
about?
too sure. Hey, now if a dog is being chasing,
Wait, are you
I
joking
mean,
or you're
no, I'm
serious?
serious. But what I'm trying to say is that you can't see a bad boy. A bad boy is very protective of his woman. Okay. And that is why they always win. They always win because one, see, a bad boy, they're very romantic. Oh. They're very romantic. They
So you think that's
respect
why
their.
she liked the bad boy?
I mean, she even stated it clearly in the first paragraph, okay, that she's in love with the first person. Okay. See, a bad boy also trying to turn good boy. Forget it. The moment he's able to transform into a good boy, see, you've gotten a perfect man. You've gotten a perfect man. I'm telling you the truth. Now, the mother is only concerned or looking out for the daughter. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because of course, why not say who wants the daughter to be with a bad boy? Of course, nobody. Do you understand what I'm saying? But I think the lady can do a better job out there when it comes to explaining things to the mom to understand. Okay. You could sit your mom down and explain to your mom, okay. Yes, he has had a little bit of bad problems or
He has
bad.
had a little
Yes,
bit of
okay, but this is him. This is what he does. See, when you explain certain things that maybe the guy provides, and I'm talking about genuine provide. I'm not saying that you should also go and lie. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying that they are bad. There are some bad boys that when you see one can say you will love a bad boy. You will love a bad boy.
no, I
They
don't.
are very.
I will not.
Oh my goodness! Shout out to my bad boys over there. See, they are very very good. That's why they're always winning, though. That's why the good guys don't win, though.
No bad
Have you
boys
seen Iman
winning.
winning before? No, you understand something? Iman is a good guy, so he doesn't win.
Are you a bad boy?
I didn't say me. We are talking about Iman now.
Are you a bad
No, I'm
boy?
not a bad boy. But
That means you never win.
no, I win. I'm here. Yeah. No, but that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, see, the bad boys, they are see when a bad boy laughs. Even when you watch this kind of movies and things, you see how bad boys they laugh. They laugh very deeply. Okay, that's why when they get hurt too, it really gets them. Because when a bad boy laughs you, see, he makes sure that nothing gets like it's like he has created a shit. I mean, oh, I love bad boys, so he's like he has created.
It's like, why?
I'm very hyper when it comes. You see, I didn't when we were talking. Okay, we started off by saying a trauma.
Trauma.
You understand?
Yeah.
And that was why I was so.
He has a troubled past.
Yes,
That's the
but if it
correction.
is just about trouble, and he's just like let's say a bad boy, okay, and bad boy we have stages, okay. Maybe he was a bad boy, but not a
But like,
gangster.
let's go to the real issues. He was dealing with addiction. Let's
Good.
just say whatever kind of addiction is. Let's just say drug addiction or
So
something.
that is where the problem
And
will
he
come
was
from.
dealing with infidelity.
Mm.
So addiction. Think about it. Me, my mind will go far because what if you now, God forbid, you come and die and leave me because of your addiction? Like, this is not judging, but what if the mother is scared that
You see,
he
I feel
will
like
die?
I feel
Because
like the girl should have maybe make her story very I don't know, like give us
more
more
elaboration, yeah,
on
it's
it.
too
Then we'll
vague.
understand because one addiction, like I stated earlier, could be any form of addiction. It could be drugs
Yeah, well,
addiction
it
or
could
the
be
rest.
like infidelity addiction, like
Fine.
that thing
If it's
addiction
yes, if it is about that, oh we can handle it. Oh we can
with
stop.
the girl.
We can stop. I mean we'll try. No, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You see?
mischievous.
No, no, but I mean, okay, see, again, I feel like
So you
the
feel,
girl,
let me just say this. You feel like whatever addiction it is, you can work through it.
yes, I feel like the girl has to play a vital role in then helping the guy to
Work things out.
exactly. And
So
if the
there's nothing
guy,
that can be done to guy too. Like, there's nothing that you think, because he's like, he has a controlling family, you think that she'd rather leave
I
the
wouldn't,
setting.
yes, for me, if I find myself in this situation, I'm going to advise her to go for guy number one, okay. The reason
Yeah,
being
I'm
is,
rooting for guy number
yeah, you can root for the guy, but you see, me, the reason being is the fact that, you see, I believe whatever addiction or whatever, see, those things can be worked on. If the guy also truly values the lady or the relationship or whatever they have, I'm sure he's going to also give it
Yeah, I
a
want to
chance.
believe so because she said
Yes,
he's working
yeah,
towards
he's
it.
going to give himself a chance to work things throughout to become better. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, the guy number two is not having any, it's not any bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
The only problem is the
His
family.
family.
Now, I'm talking from that perspective of that rich family. Do you understand what I'm saying? And trust me, some people can be very controlling. So that's why I stated earlier that until maybe the guy decides to do something about it. Okay, you know something? Because of the fact that my family is this way, I want us to stay far away from them.
Right.
You understand? So that then we wouldn't have any form of problem with them. Then that one is fine. We can go for guy number two. You understand? So these are some of the things that she needs to look out for.
But you know, I was thinking about something. Yeah, since both of them have like minimal flaws or something, why don't she? Let me ask this before I ask what I want to ask. She's 28 years old. She's probably looking for like something to settle for. So guy two is not that bad. They should just have the conversation and she should go in there.
Guy one, two is not that bad. They can still have that conversation and continue from there.
But you know she's okay, so how about she does this? Like whoever is willing to settle should just go for it.
I think guy two, guy one is ready to settle. I don't think guy two is ready.
Are you sure?
Yes, I think guy one is ready. See, bad boys for life.
The thing about what if his like past this thing comes back?
It will not
What
come
if
back.
he starts
See,
cheating on
one
her
thing to
and
know about
stuff?
bad boys is that they never let their past or they never let what they do have any form of toll on their women, unless the woman is somehow involved. Telling you the truth.
Okay.
Unless somehow the woman is involved.
Organizer of bad boys, we hear you.
Yeah, the bad boy union. Tell we are here. I'm a bad boy.
So yeah, whatever. But still though, in both of them have like, things they are dealing with.
Yeah.
So for me, yeah, because she said she likes guy one,
Mhm.
let's just say that I asked you a question earlier. How is she now going to tell her mom that you have to accept, like, she likes the guy now? There's nothing she can do about her feelings. And let's say he's ready to get married. How does she go to her mother and tell her mother that this is the guy I want to marry? Like, do the process and let me just leave your house.
So there's also a saying that, see,
Don't tell me the mom doesn't have a say.
no, I'm not saying the mom doesn't have a say,
Right, go on.
but there's also a saying that saying it is you who can sell yourself or sell someone to someone in order for the person to purchase whatever you are selling. I don't know whether I got the saying right, but it's something of that sort. So imagine if you end up telling your mom something good
About the
aside,
guy.
yes, aside from what your mom is saying about the guy.
We should just give her a gift.
I don't think your mom is going to continue to have that same perspective, perception
About the
about
guy.
the guy. Do you understand? So,
Right.
like I said, it all boils down to the lady. What you are going to tell your mom, okay, so yeah, this is what you know about him, but this is the other side of him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when he's not this way, he's this way. Okay, so selling the guy expensive or
How
very
about the
good,
guy also, like, try to,
he can.
yeah,
Okay, but I think the 90% of the job will
will
come
come
from the
from the
lady.
girl?
You understand what I'm saying?
Because
Because
she's 28, she probably wants to like settle
yeah,
down.
so at the end of the day, if you end up telling your mom,
Hey, 22-year-old is advising the 20.
I don't know what how is
Let's
it,
just continue.
no, yeah, 20, how old do you think I am? She mentioned something.
No, I mean, I'm talking about myself.
But you are 19.
Continue, Joe.
No, but that's it. Okay, so she should have something positive or something nicer to say about the guy to the mom. Okay, and I believe the mom is going to buy into that particular
Yeah.
notion.
I also agree if she's able to convince the mother because
Yeah.
right now, God forbid, if anything happens, it's the mom you're still going to go back to.
Yeah.
So she needs to have your back like 100%. Whatever will go on will involve your family, your friends, and the people around you. The man is like, I always tell my friends, like, your man will come and go, but me, I'm always there. So yeah, the man can come and go, but your family will still be your family. So if you are able to convince them that he's good, and if he's also able to convince you to convince other people that he's good, then you can go for it. But I'm still rooting for guy too, though.
Okay, that's you. I'm with you.
Oh, not because of the addiction and
Bad
everything.
boys for
Because
life.
of the money.
Yeah, bad boys for life. And the bad boy too. He didn't state whether the bad boy is not having money.
He's
For all
okay.
you
He's
know,
not rich.
did he say it's okay?
Yeah, she just said he's okay. Like he's doing well for himself, but like
For
he's
all you
not
know, maybe
rich.
he's even okay. You know, bad boys, we like to hide our riches. So we
Bye.
don't bring it in public. We like to hide it. You understand? For all you know, like I said, addiction, maybe it could be a
But the
cocaine
family
addiction. We
though,
deal
like
cocaine.
the family too is.
What does he like cocaine?
Well, see, he stopped that. So I mean, but the thing is, when it comes to relationships, it's easier, but marriage is harder. You get it?
At least this marriage is
Because
so hard.
you'd expect twice of what you expect in a or what you go through in a relationship. So if it's soft, it's going to be like, okay,
No,
yeah.
but I mean, you know how I see marriages.
How do you see
I see marriages like relationship romance.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's how I see it.
You've not seen some before. You've not experienced.
Yes, I know, but I'm saying that's how I see it.
May God be with you.
Like we are married, we are in a relationship. Okay, the only thing that has changed this time around is that it's still then do us apart. It means when I do
You
something
guys
stupid, I
live
can't go anywhere
together.
anyway. I feel like that's the only difference.
But though, like I'm deviating, but like, what's the difference? There's no really difference.
That's what I'm saying. I don't see different. I feel like it's just a pro
That's
max of
true.
it. So I
Like
don't
if you
really
really
know.
think about
Yes,
it.
I mean, I'm still in a relationship.
No, there's a
with you.
difference.
What's the difference? The fact that I'm going to stand in front of everybody to say yes, I do,
There's a
or
difference.
the fact that they're giving me a certificate.
The first part it was illegal, but like now it's illegal.
But at the end of the day, it's all providing light.
So yeah, you're allowed to it finally.
All right. So to me, okay, I believe whoever the young lady is, you have a decision to make, and I feel like no matter what we sit here and say or discuss, it still boils down to you to make that decision. You know the two of them yourself. You know each of them very well yourself. We can't decide for you, but we can only share a little bit light on it. And to me, if you should ask for my advice, I'll tell you that you should look inwardly, check whatever the two of them possess or bring on the table, and whichever way
There's
that
no
you think,
table, okay?
yes, whichever one you think is okay for you and you can handle, you go. But for me, I'll tell you, Charlie, bad boys for life.
I also believe that if you see any signs of red flag, anything like a dot of red, like run. Because, like you said, the rich guy doesn't really make his own decisions. His family makes the decisions for you. Think about it. If you get married to him and you now have kids, who's going to make the decision for you guys? So, each and everyone, you need to take a critical look at them and what they possess. If you are able to deal with it, that's fine. If you're not able to deal with it, pack your slippers and run. So yeah, that's and then if you feel like both of them are not what you would really consider what you want to stay with forever, you can also there are many fishes in the sea.
No, but sometimes you can catch a snake or
Yeah, so the
the
decision boils down to the lady in question. We hope that we've been able to, give you some little form of a little knowledge.
It was difficult, but at least we said something. That's what I'm about to say.
Yeah. So anyway, you can still send us your, dilemmas and your anything you want us to talk about. You can leave it in the comment section and we'll do so. Thank you for staying with us. We'll see you next week.